just turns its back and chooses not to fight. Counter movement. When the world decides to close its eyes and turn away from all the cries, injustice reigns with silent might beneath the veil of darkest night. When power kills and none defend, the silence becomes the bitter end, a truth too heavy to ignite. When the world stays quiet. When the world decides to close its eyes and turn away from all the cries, injustice reigns with silent might beneath the veil of darkest night. When power kills and none defend, the silence becomes the bitter end, a truth too heavy to ignite. When the world stays quiet. Lives. In the shadows deals are made, in silence lives are lost. A politician's cruel crusade, no matter what the cost. 40 souls now rest in peace, their stories left untold. Yet the world keeps spinning on as the silence takes its hold. A truth too dark for light, buried deep away from sight, while the world just turns its back and chooses not to fight. Headlines barely whisper of the blood upon his hands, while those who knew the victims tried to make their final stands. But power shields the guilty and the truth is left to bleed. 40 lives are but a number in the shadow of their greed.